A British Jamaican has the #1 trending song in Jamaica in the middle of the Christmas season.
So me do it.
Can you believe it? He'll be here, the artist. And with the year coming to a close, what can we expect in 2019 from some of the biggest 2018 achievers in reggae and dancehall? You will hear from the horse's mouth. Once again, KFC brings gifts for all at Christmas. What is Epican? We will tell and show, and you may be very surprised. All coming up right here on our stage, plus this week's e-news and more. Welcome to our show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be back.
Touch round at the hot spot. Have a million at the rucksack. Tell Biggie if he like that. But he busy on him WhatsApp.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage. So much more than entertainment.
Top stories making our e-news and reviews for this week.
Christmas came early for Tommy Lee. After years of being embattled by a lottery scam case, the charges against the DJ were dropped this week. After the trial judge in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston, Carolyn Tai, upheld a no-case submission put forward by Tommy Lee's attorney, Ernest Smith. Just when we thought we had seen everything for Carnival in Jamaica for 2019, power couple Bunji Garlin and Fionn Lyons entered the ring with Rebellion, the introduction of their very own Carnival band, which was launched at Lime Golf Academy in New Kingston, December 8th.
That wasn't my idea. That was my wife. We always love coming to Carnival in Jamaica. And we spoke and she had this idea like, she think we should bring something more rather than just coming and performing and leave and perform. You know, be closer to the people, be a more part of the culture and things like that.
The name of the band is Rebellion. So I just felt it was a good idea to start your first section, your first concept based on revolutionizing stuff. As you can see, the girls were varying sizing, you understand? They were varying looks, some are short hair, long hair. Because I believe in variety. Revolutions were fought because of variety.
We can't wait for Jamaica Carnival 2019!
Bunji, I'm fan. My brother and my sister them. You see it? Them, see them daughter and my goddaughter. So you don't know the thing, girl. My brother and my sister them, it's a family thing. You see it? So I being here, it is no accident.
Me being a man from Jamaica Island, you know Bunji Garlin, Trinidadian. Anywhere we go, man, a Kingstonian. A Kingstonian at the new part done. Anywhere we go, man, at the fee mansion. You want to say something? Well, this mic ain't better. Changing like the weather. If you want to do it good, well, this mic will do it better. Can you tell them now? We make them.
You're supporting Carnival in Jamaica. Talk to us about that.
Of course. You know what? I love the culture. I love Jamaicans. I love the music. Shout out to my girl Spice. Yes, featuring coming soon. I just love the energy here, and I can't wait to come back.
Festival of Colors last weekend in Montego Bay didn't attract the crowd it was expecting, but had all the elements it promised. Powder, a lineup of top-class DJs, and a performance by the Dr. Beanie Man. And on Tuesday, December 11 at Spanish Court Hotel, Lenny Little White resurrected the Dr. Bird Awards to honor 9 outstanding Jamaicans in the arts.
We started with film and TV, but the creative industries has become more than a buzzword. And we felt that broaden the thing, make more people thank more people, because all of them are related anyway. You know, film depends on design, costume, do it for the love, not for the likes.
Many big events to choose from this holiday season. GT Taylor's Christmas extravaganza is all set to rock Luwana Sports Complex, Black River, St. Elizabeth on Christmas night.
Well, we have patrons coming from all over the world. We have patrons coming as far as Australia. We have patrons coming from Canada, you know, North and South America, of course, you know, Caribbean, all over.
GT outlines what created the buzz around this staging.
The Dr. Beanie Man. Sizzler, Governor, Agent Sasko, Wayne Marshall, TJ, Etana, and the list goes on. Another feature this year is the party mix, which we have the Hot Chromatic and Bass Odyssey, putting the young ones out there in the dance floor. Also, we have improved parking this year for patrons. You can come in and you'll be assured that your vehicle is well taken care of because we have improved the parking at the Luana Sport Complex this year.
On Boxing Night, it's Impressions. Top flight DJs Crazy Chris, Mixmaster Marvin, Rohan Brown, and DJ Smurf will make impressions on the turntables. You will make impressions on the dance floor at Jewel's Resort, Portmore. And after years off the island, Duffy Magnum will make her debut as a performer in Jamaica at her all-female birthday event on December 28 in New Kingston, featuring the likes of Tifa, Aishana, Yannick the Curvy Diva, and many more. Still committed after 45 years, Third World is set to affirm their everlasting stay at the forefront of reggae with another special concert in Kingston. The concert, which will also feature a number of friends of the band, is set for the Ligony Club on December 29. And if you missed Christmas extravaganza and are still in the live show mood, the Portmore Music Fest December 28 and 29 is the show for you. Beanie Man, Capleton, Gyptian, Spragga Benz, Sham, just to name a few, at the UDC Car Park in the sunny city.
Once again, KFC brings great gifts for all of us at Christmas. And though we're joined by KFC's brand manager, Andre Roper, you will have to go to your favorite store to get your gift, right? Right, Andre?
That's the way it goes.
How are you, sir? Welcome. Merry Christmas.
I'm doing well. Merry Christmas to you and the Onstage team. Ready for the festive season, KFC always has something in store for customers.
Oh, yes, and it seems to me that it's getting bigger every year.
That's right. Last year was our first KFC Christmas album. We launched it. You had Tosh right here on set. Chris Martin, the Big Deal Boss, was a part of it. It's really packaged as Chris Martin and Friends.
Okay.
He has teamed with us to
the Big Deal Man.
The Big Deal Man. We can't. It's not a KFC affair without the Big Deal Boss himself. And so
of course.
It was 5 artists last year: Chris Martin, Wayne Wonder, Romain Virgo, Tosh Alexander, and D Major. This year, we had to make it a little bigger, a little better, brought on some new members to the team, added some new Christmas songs, and of course, trust me, this year, top last year. Believe me, this year, you get the true festive spirit. We added a bunch of artists who we really think complement the guys from last year.
Okay.
And we hope our customers will love it. Well, we know our customers are going to love it.
So who are the newcomers?
Well, Kevin Downswell, one of the icons in religious music. Kevin Downswell has really added some, his brand of spirituality and flavor to the album. Shenseea, one of the hottest in the business right now. Sheng Yang Diva, is that what we can call her that?
Sheng Yang.
Sheng Yang. So, Kevin Downswell, Shenseea, Alaine, magnificent voice. Alaine is on the album, and of course, Voicemail, who has been around for a while. Voicemail is on the album. I tell you, it's a great collection of songs. Our customers are going to love it because it's really,
I was looking at it and I can't think of any big Christmas song that's not on it.
Yeah, no man.
It's loaded with classics.
Yes, yes.
And so to get it, they'll have to do what? Just go to the store?
Go to any KFC restaurant, any of our 36 KFC restaurants. We just opened KFC Falmouth the other day, so bringing it to 36. Buy our 12-piece KFC festive feast bucket.
Yes.
12 pieces of chicken. You get fries, you get biscuits, you get coleslaw, you get cookies, and you get a 2-liter Pepsi. You buy that, $3,800 is the cost for your 12-piece festive feast combo, and you get a copy of the KFC Christmas album.
Okay.
But in addition, we have it available for digital download. So when you buy the 12-piece festive feast combo, you get a copy of the physical CD. But if you buy any KFC bucket for a limited time only, that's either the 9-piece, the 15-piece, the 21-piece, or the 12-piece festive feast combo, you get a code where you can go on the KFC website, kfcjamaica.com, and download a digital copy of the album. And the digital copy has a bonus track by Chris Martin. So either buy the meal in store, get the CD, or buy a bucket and you get a digital download copy. Free.
Well, KFC, thank you so much. And I want to thank KFC. You're our sponsor, and we appreciate it and love KFC, and we Look forward to working with you again next year. And next year, we are going to have all of them. We want to know early.
Definitely.
So we can have them like we did last year.
Definitely.
We wanted to have all of them on the stage performing these songs
Christmas
live.
is so busy. Everybody is performing. Everybody is up and down the place. But trust me.
It's hard to get them together.
Hard to get them.
We will try, though.
Yeah.
Andre, sir, Merry Christmas to you
Merry
and
Christmas.
all friends at KFC.
Definitely. Merry Christmas to all our customers, everybody who has been supporting KFC throughout the year. Get the KFC Festive Feast and get the album. Trust me, it's a perfect way to celebrate Christmas.
All right, sir. Thank you again. All right, stay with us right here on stage. Still to come, a British Jamaican has the #1 trending song on the island at the moment, and he'll be here to tell us how he pulled off such a feat. What is Epican? We will show and tell, and you may be pleasantly surprised. And with the year coming to a close, what can we expect in 2019 from some of the biggest 2018 achievers in reggae and dancehall? You will hear from the horse's mouth right here on stage. All coming up. We'll be back.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
What is Epican? We made the trek to the marketplace earlier to break it all down for you. All right, so here we are now, about to demystify Epican. It's about 5 minutes from our studios. It is at the marketplace in Kingston. And I believe it's medicinal, it's recreational, and it is even spiritual. But a man who knows is waiting for us in the lobby to tell us what exactly is Epican. And you may be surprised. Dwayne, sir,
Hey.
thanks for having us.
Yes, indeed.
Good to be here.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, so what is Epican?
Epican is the first company that acquired a medical marijuana license granted to them in the history of Jamaica. And this is our first cannabis store in Kingston, first store to be opened in the history of Jamaica.
Okay, so it's medicinal.
It is.
So are we also right to say recreational and spiritual? Even?
Well, these are parts of it, but for the law of the land, where we are right now in this process, going forward, we have to start at the medicinal before we can get to those things. So right now we're medicinal.
Okay, so you're going to take us through, give us a little tour?
Indeed, indeed.
All right, let's do it.
So the process starts right here.
Yes.
Pretty much this is where the registration takes place. You have to be 18 years or older and you have to have a valid ID. Once you fill out the registration form, then the next thing is that you have to have your doctor's recommendation that we do right here on site as well.
Okay, so if you don't have recommendation from a doctor,
yes,
you can do it here.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Very simple process.
Very simple process. Okay, let's go.
After you go ahead and pay for the recommendation down here, which is only $1,500, then you enter right here, which you can see there's a patient in there right now. He is talking to the doctor via Skype.
Okay.
Maybe just a 5-minute conversation. Some people have other questions, so on and so forth. But it's just a very basic formality. And then this recommendation is good for 1 year.
Okay, so after the initial recommendation, you can come back many times.
Yes, it's good for the whole
year.
Indeed.
And you can come as many times as you want.
Many times as you want. So this is where the fun begins. So right here, what we're featuring is a dispensary machine that we're going to be bringing online shortly, where patients will be able to have access to their medicine 24 hours and in a very discreet and safe fashion.
Okay. So it's just a punch in your number and you get what you want, the product you want.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, here is our display that we have here. So this shows all our strains that we have. This is our sativas and our indicas. They're separated. And our bud tenders explains the whole entire process to you, explains what an indica is, what's a sativa, what's a hybrid. We grow everything organically ourselves. And from our from our cannabis, we make our own oils.
Okay.
So for people who don't want to actually smoke, they can vaporize with our oils. We have it in THC and we have it in CBD also for people who just want to medicate and don't get high. So we have the many different strains here. This is the Sour Diesel, the Jack Herrera, Sweet Treat. This is one of Jamaica's famous lamb spread. And so the display pretty much shows the different strains, and then we have the oils that go with it. Over here we display our steam chalices, which is actually the very first vaporizer known to man. It's a steam chalice that Rastafari had brought forward many, many years ago. So that's the very first vaporizer. So we feature this in many different fashions. So after coming through and looking at the many different strains, then our patients or our guests, they will decide what it is they want, how much of it they want. The order is taken by the bud tenders on our iPads right there. Inventory sends down everything right here, comes down through that little chute. All the medicine drops right there. You have access to your medicine here. And for some of us who would like to medicate on site, we have a smoke room that's available upstairs for people to sit and medicate and have a conversation.
And as you say that, something came to mind. What's the chance of somebody being turned down by the doctor?
This happens because it's for the doctor to really identify if he senses anything that would make this patient not worthy or not qualified, to be able to have access to the medicine.
Okay, all right. And so can we take a look at the room?
Most certainly.
Sure.
This is our little smoke lounge where people come and sit. People spend many, many hours here sometimes. Sometimes we have to remind them that we're actually closed at night.
Yes.
So.
And I saw Raggin King coming through just a while ago.
Yes, indeed.
He was departing when we were coming in.
Yes,
You didn't get him on camera, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, so this is it. You can come here and do your, and consume.
Yes.
So pretty much that's the tour.
That's the tour.
I know you have a lab. The lab, this is my understanding of it, you can determine the properties of the particular strain you get. You can prove what's in the product in your own lab, is it?
What we do is we use governmental testing. So in terms of the testing, we'll do it in a way that we're not just the ones who are saying this is what it is. So we use a third-party testing, which will be through the government, Caritas or some other third-party agency. What we do is we do the extractions and the formulations here. So we have the machinery, it's a CO2 extraction machine, which is the cleanest and purest extraction process that exists right now. So we do our extraction processes here, and once we have our finished product, then we have that tested by a third party. We have our in-house testing as well, but we do confirm it with a third-party testing facility. And so we know exactly what properties are in there, how much percent THC, how much percent CBD, if there are any impurities that are in there, so on and so forth.
How long have you been open to the public?
We've been open for roughly about 4 months now.
4 months? And what's the traffic like now?
It's getting heavier as time goes on.
Seems so to me.
Yes.
Just the few minutes I'm here, it seems like you already have your customers.
Yes,
how would you describe your demo, your target market?
Everybody. We don't really have a target market. We're trying to brand, this company as a premium brand, but it's inclusive. So we don't have like a particular set of people that we're reaching out to. What we're trying to do is to educate the whole entire nation about cannabis and to try and change the way that people have been perceiving it. So that is really the reason why we've done it to this sophisticated level, deserving of the plant, and to be able to give people an opportunity to learn and to understand that the way that they've been perceived, of their perception of the plant has been wrong for all this time. And even for people who have been dealing with marijuana for many years, don't really know about the plant itself. They don't know the difference between an indica or a sativa, So it's just a place for people to come and really learn and for us to raise the standard and the conversation about the cannabis plant.
And you have a lounge that is adjacent to this facility.
Yes.
And that is open to the public.
We're just about getting ready to open to the
But that is not, you don't have to go through the process of doctor and so on to get to your lounge.
No, it's a separate entity.
Can we go there and have some more conversation about the plant and its legalization in Jamaica? Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah, so this is what we're setting up now. We're just getting ready to actually open up. It's going to be a cafe and lounge, you know, coffee, teas, nice infused drinks and finger foods.
Real coffee? I'm a coffee man.
Real coffee, real coffee.
Okay.
And,
well, you know, you have to keep it natural, my friend.
You have to.
And real right here.
Yes. And,
okay.
Okay.
Okay, yes, so that's part of it. It's raining now, so we can't really go out there. But this
is part of the lounge as well.
Okay.
So it's outdoor seating.
Ah, nice.
And juice bar.
All right. So can we have a seat here? Because I think I wanna ask you a few more questions about this, the whole process of legalization of marijuana in Jamaica, decriminalization of the plant in Jamaica.
Yes.
And as someone who is now investing impressively in marijuana, in ganja in Jamaica, perhaps you can answer a few of these questions for us, because there is always the fear that, you know, people with money, okay, the established entrepreneurial class will end up with all the benefits and the money from ganja, from the legalization of ganja. How do you respond to that?
I believe that there is a concern, and that has been a concern from the get-go, as to who is going to be the people to get through. And I think that's just based on the culture of our country so far. You know, what we usually find is that a certain sector of people tend to be able to get through without having to go through the regular methods that anyone else would have to go through. However, I found that this particular industry is a little bit different because of the international attention that it draws. It's not just a Jamaican-based situation, but we had to get, you know, the proper permissions and so on and so forth from international entities to, you know, allow us to do that, being the nation that we are.
Okay.
So the laws are a little bit strict, and I think everyone has to really toe the line. To the point of who will benefit.
Yes.
I believe that that's really going to be based on the effort that people actually put in. The mentality that because we're a Rasta and because we've been fighting for this for a very, very long time, that we're going to be granted license or we're going to be given something, is not a reality. The reality is that now that we're at this stage, the battle has really just begun.
Yes.
You know, because now we're able to do things that we weren't able to do before. So the fight that we have fought for, really, to be able to get to the stage where it is legal, to you know, within the law of the land that they've permitted, has allowed for us to have our spiritual sacrament. Now, when it comes on to the economics of it as a business, that is a different thought process.
So the fight was always for the legalization.
Yes, to be able to use it as a
for
sacrament.
usage, for yourself, for your own personal.
Yes.
So the commercialization is a whole different story, you're saying?
I believe so.
So there's no reparation, no for Rastafari who's been persecuted over this plant, who have fought, bled, died even over ganja in Jamaica. Nothing out of all this wealth that it is what it's promising.
Well, we're blessed to be Jamaicans and to be, you know, blessed to be amongst the #1 brand as far as ganja is concerned.
Yes.
So the opportunities are there for us to do many things. What we can't do is sit down and wait for government to grant us something.
Okay.
You know, we need to be very proactive and very clear. All the information is out there, the way is out there to really apply yourself to the industry in many different ways.
The expertise, is it among Rastafari? would Rastafari be at an advantage at this point?
We have the intellectual property,
Yes.
we need the tools, right? So that's basically putting it in a nutshell. We do have the intellectual property. What we possess can't be duplicated nowhere else.
Okay.
What we have cannot be duplicated nowhere else. But in order to manifest it and bring it to that other level where it can be seen as a legitimate business and you can start to operate in the marketplace, it takes certain tools, and that's what we're lacking. And that is why it takes some time a foreign investment to come in. It's not just by way of technology, but it's really for the infrastructure of having the investment to be able to get the tools that we need to be able to produce the products, to be able to apply ourselves in the marketplace.
So where is Epican in relative to the same kind of facility, to dispensaries in the US, in Canada, in the UK, in Europe?
I believe that we are definitely amongst the top in the world. And the reason why we chose to represent on this level was really because we believe that this is deserving of the plant after all this time. It's really not about Epican per se. It's about this journey and this fight and the fact that as Jamaicans, we're leaders in the world. We give people hope. We give people something to look forward to. And we speak with a tone and a voice that everyone who has ever been through something in life can attach themselves to it. So this movement of cannabis has been something that we have been championing this cause for many, many years. So the representation of it has to be at a very, very high level as far as Epican is concerned.
Yes.
You know, and we really need to change the stigma that's attached to this. We can't be the #1 brand for ganja in the world, and the people of our nation don't have the knowledge of what this is.
Yes.
You know, so this is what we're trying to do: really change the stigma of how people see the cannabis plant and even use it.
So you're not afraid of mass production up north?
No, we're not. We're not afraid of that at this point in time.
Should Jamaica consider mass production?
We should. We should consider it. I believe that it should be considered from the perspective of reaching out to the international market when it comes on to being able to export to the other regions, you know, Europe, Central America, South America, the regions that would allow for importation, then yes, because in order for us to be able to supply, then it would be mass production when it comes on to export side of things.
Now we have the traditional ways of consuming ganja in Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Where will that be 10 years, 20 years from now?
That's a hell of a question. The direction that it's going is to a healthier, more in a healthier direction than that. So more people are choosing to vaporize, which when you're vaping, you're not actually smoking because there's no smoke being combusted, nothing is being burnt. So you're actually just inhaling a vapor. So it's a healthier process, and I believe that that is the direction that we're going to be seeing.
Technology, science and technology. Will we be in that fight? How will we have to buy, import technology and expertise for it?
Yes, definitely at this point in time.
We wouldn't be able to find our own to do this at this point.
Not at this point. At this point, we have to import machinery. We have to import, the tools that we need to get the industry going. Once the industry is up and running, and we can actually look into the intellectual property that we have here that exists in Jamaica, then we can look at how we can actually coin that out in different ways. You know.
And you're part of an organized group, I take it.
Yes, indeed.
And it's comforting, sir, personally now, that you're Rastafari.
Yes, I.
Personally.
Yes, I.
But and yes, that you can. Yeah, this place is like a university. You can know what you want to know about the weed, right here, isn't it?
Right here.
You're open to answer questions from anyone about it.
Yes, indeed. And our bud tenders are very, very highly well trained.
Yes.
And they're always willing and able to shed light. We're taking the educational side of it, as I said, extremely serious, you know, because I believe that within knowledge there is power for sure, and that the more that we understand this plant, the better it will be for us as a nation, and for us to be, for us to know that, you know, as Rasta we got granted the very first license that Jamaica has ever given out, you know. We feel really, really honored and qualified and intend to represent the country to the highest level that we can.
Well, sir, personally, and I'm sure many of viewers right now watching, I am pleasantly surprised that we have Epican.
Yes.
I
man.
know, it's a total surprise to me. Jermaine called me and says, Gibbon, and says, boy, you know, this is here, come look at it.
Yeah, man. When him tell me, I said, what the big man don't know yet? I said, no, man,
I didn't know, and I am pleasantly surprised and proud to see that Jamaica is in the runnings, Jamaica is in the race for what's to come from this green gold.
Most certainly.
You know, and so we commend you and we respect what you're doing, sir. And thanks for having us.
I highly appreciate everything.
Bless you.
Give
All right.
thanks, Rasta.
Here you have him, Mr. Dwayne McKenzie, president of Epican. Wow. All right, so now you know, those of you who are concerned about where is Jamaica in the scheme of green gold monetization. Stay with us right here on stage. Still to come, believe it or not, a British Jamaican has the #1 trending song on the island. On the island of Jamaica. Do you really believe that? But first, with the year coming to a close, what can we expect in 2019 from some of the biggest 2018 achievers in reggae and dancehall? You will be hearing from the horse's mouth.
Me tell them 1 gig alone can't serve me. Link off me cause me wake up early. Money off me when me load up me WhatsApp. As me data done, so me have to stop. Shenseea line stop that. Cut the service.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Now, thousands were held captive on the recently concluded Welcome to Jam Rock cruise, including many big names in music. And with 2018 coming to a close, we spoke with a few of them and got a glimpse of what 2019 may look like for them.
I just released a new song like 2-3 weeks ago. We have a couple more lined up in the pipeline, and I released like maybe 3 more before the year finish. Trying to end up the year up on a high. Go over in the next year. Next year the same thing. We have 3 new music videos for release before the year end also. Oh, wow. Benzema video, and we do a kind of medley video with 3 songs. So why do some things, man?
Sweet like me make where the sweetie make. Fly like a bird when them flee the nest.
And many dancehallers are now doing albums, I see.
Yes.
Where are you on that?
Well, next year definitely. As I step on the stage, we'll try a different route. Yeah. You know, a different type of Aidonia on an album. You know, some one-job type of thing, some different type of thing. We'll try to do it the right way, the real way, the reggae way. Something we can live on 10-15 years from now. So we're gonna try that and see how it works. You see me?
And I smile with the pretty braces teeth.
That's my first time on a ship, this, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, first time on a ship, and we all love it so.
New songs out there, as you know, the old one them still connect around for my things them.
Ready?
You hear that? But the new ones them, I try to do a video now. You already know we are the king of video.
Yes.
So kinda
you're very cautious about what you let out. So when we not hear from you, we know you're working on things because you're very picky about what you let go and how you let go.
Yes, man. We don't want just anything. You can find 10 files with one song. We don't need that. Okay. So we just spend time and do the project the right way and then release it the right way. You know, have patience.
Let me know when you're coming to sit on the set.
Yeah. No, listen. We are going to come in with a full female band.
I'm waiting.
All female band. It's the first, which on the seat at some fest, first ever.
Yes.
All female band, and they've been touring all year, selling out shows all year, and been rocking the crowd all year. And don't just judge them. Don't think it's just for them. It's a stunt for the pretty look. You know what they sound like. Banging.
She make it spin like a gecko.
Look forward to that, man.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir. It's on stage. And we're keeping it banging, and we're keeping it jam rock cruise, and we're keeping it lawless. Can you hear me? Good.
We you've been touring.
have
Talk
been.
to us a little bit about some of the places you've been.
Well, I'm going to Mauritius next week. I've been Italy, Spain, Zurich, Saint Martin, of course, Trinidad, Guyana. Guyana is the place right now. Belize, just all over. Cayman, you know, Dominican Republic. It's just a lot of places.
You're reported to have more numbers in terms of IG
Yes.
than almost everybody in dancehall.
Yes.
You're a number 2 woman,
Yes, I am.
and maybe top 3 overall.
Top 3 overall, yep.
Talk about that.
Soon to be top 2.
So why do you suppose they're following you so
I don't know.
many?
You know, I actually said to myself that I'm gonna put a picture and that caption. Why do you guys follow me? Because I really want to know. I mean, a lot of people say, yo, what you have done in just 2 years, you don't even know what you did. So I really want to know why they're so attracted to me. What am I doing that they like? Because every single day I grow at least over 1,000 followers. Every single day.
So how?
Over 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Okay, so you're very, very active.
I am.
Speaking to them, interacting with them,
I've learned that, yes.
that you must.
Yes, because I find it better. Even when your songs don't hit, you just being on the stage and interacting with them, saying things that they can relate to, you got them.
Oh, maybe that's a trick. It's amazing, and many people are talking about it, and some are even questioning, how come she gets so much over so and so and so? And I'm sure you heard that. So how do you respond to that kind of?
I don't respond to that. I don't respond to anything negative really, unless it's so fun and I have nothing to do. Because nothing on social media upsets me, because I can separate social media from real life, and that's what a lot of people cannot do. So when they do get the fame and all of that, they can't really handle it. They don't know how to manage themselves. They don't know how to act in public, on the social media, everywhere. You get me? But I'm a different person. I've been facing a lot of negativity growing up. So right now it's like, y'all don't even know that I was built for this.
You're not ruffled by the excitement. Well, I tell you the truth. You're very comfortable on the stage. It looks like you should be up there all your life, and you've been doing it for a long time. You look very, very comfortable. It's almost as if I belong. I belong on this stage, and I want you to share it with me. Is that how you feel when you bring people up and make them and put them at ease and get them to do crazy things like those ladies are doing out there?
Yes, but I'm an artist, so you know, a lot of artists, they kind of distance themselves from the crowd, you know, all of that, but I try to interact with them. They're my supporters, and I want them to make them feel like, listen, I'm just a person just as you. You can talk to me, everything, don't disrespect me, but I'm just like you. We can get along. You're my supporter. You say me, you're your artist, so we're good. You get me? We're all humans. We're all here to have fun.
Dancehall of the 90s is timeless. It's the defining era in dancehall. Would you agree with that?
I don't want to be a part of the whole thing, because I know the music itself entirely, you know? It's the music. My parents them used to sell then the music when I'm making at my age was cane trash music compared to the alternatives where them used to listen and all of that. So we can't come back in that for so the youth them do no change dancehall, because them are all them own.
But it wasn't even a measurement of that, because remember now, the 80s was also wicked.
Yes.
And these youths we're not taking anything from them. But because dancehall of the 90s, they continue to sample it, not just in dancehall, but also in other genres of music. And that is why I think people conclude that is the defining era.
The artists of the 90s probably cut off a different cloth, because we're still making music now. As you can see, the first a brand new song. And still music same way. So I'm not even 90s dancehall, even though I'm the artist from that genre, from that time era. I'm still the dancehall, you know. So I don't like be a part of that for say 90s was a bit, no, all dance all nice.
I didn't mean to burst us, but I can understand what you're saying. As an artist, you're still an artist, you're still relevant, you're still here. You don't want to do that.
In the 2018 to 20.
I totally agree with you, brother.
So dancehall music in itself, you know, Shabba is still here, who was from the 80s. You see me? And probably people who are here from before him, Kingston, you see me? And that's the music and the progression of the music. And we're happy for the youth them when I do it now. We want them keep up the levels where them say we do, you know, because we really go out of our way to make sure say something is there for them can keep, just as though Super Cat them do something that we can come be proud of and eat from, you know. More of them just do the same.
All right, Frank, and tell us a little bit. We haven't been seeing much of you locally in Jamaica, so talk to us about that. You may be home quietly, but we haven't been seeing much of you in the space, so to speak, out public performing and being part of it.
Me that truthful youth, you know, I can't go talk certain things same way, so I just better don't say nothing. But they're about the same way.
If a girl think she bad, turn up in front of man with my dead. Under beginnings of me says,
Hello, them soldiers to be rewarded. So if them never let to rot it.
Congrats, by the way, on winning the Grammy.
Thank you.
For Stony Hill, and where now in terms of recording? Where do you go from here?
Recording was that we have started doing some recording for another project already. Just not, not in depth, but a few things. And I'm looking to really get into it now early next year. So hopefully by late January, we start recording the next album.
But you've been very busy producing. Yeah. Producing a lot of. It seems like there's a passion for producing other.
Yes, for sure. Definitely something that I'm, growing and evolving, into, and something I'm really passionate about. Where I really love doing it. You know what I mean? And as you said, producing other people. Namely, right now, I'm just releasing some music with Third World. Some of my musical heroes who grew up around that band and around that whole culture and their music. So I'm glad to really, lend forward some support to them now in terms of production. So we're looking forward to an album that we want to be released in, I want to say like April, Yeah.
Buju Banton is being sought. People are asking that all over the venue to be on this cruise next year. Is that possible?
We would love that.
All right, so lots of big things to look forward to in 2019. After the break, Onstage studio, bust down. The British touchdown. Wow.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
Stylo G is the British Jamaican who has the #1 trending song in Jamaica right now.
Just touched down in the airport. Track suit and my Air Force.
Wow. Reggie, welcome.
One bossy.
How did you pull that off?
That's the question everybody asks. But it's very simple, It's social media.
Social media, okay. Explain.
It started by, when I put the song on social media, it went viral. And then it just started going crazy and crazy and crazy. And then, when you're up on the Instagram, you start to the blue tick, them start coming in your DM.
Yes.
And then from this, I just know, I have a giant song for my hand. And yeah, it's just the links, them, Nicki Minaj follow me from Aidonia, you see me? And she did tweet the lyrics for the song last year, and the whole internet got crazy. So she started following me. So she liked my picture them in our time and stuff. So I guess, it just happened where she just see me post the video, seeing everybody dance to the song. And, it just happened with me, and I just started conversating at the DM. And she'd be like, yo, send me this is fire, this is crazy. And
so it started trending before she got on it?
It was building up. It was like a slow, it was going viral slowly. Okay. First, Boom Boom played it.
So it was you alone, or you and Tasha?
Just a solo one.
That's a solo with just you. So, okay, so go on. So
basically,
Boom Boom.
The first time I played, put a preview up on Instagram and on the apartment, and then everybody start say, yo, this song mad. And then from this, it just start take off. Then Boom Boom play it, and you them dancers, them called Black Eyes, you them start dance.
Black Eyes, yeah.
Yeah, them start dance around it and put on flare in the middle. And then when the world see that on the Instagram, it trigger off something else again.
Okay.
So, me just start thinking, yo, me have a hit for my hand. Then I fly by England, master it, fix it, and then by a week, I just release it. And say, yo, people, this is the song. Then, when it start kick off now, you start to the blue tick them come in, and then Nikki, just happened.
Yeah, so you sent it to her and she went on it.
Yeah.
And when it came back, what we hear now is what you got back.
She never ever, like, big up Nicki Minaj too. She never ever sent it back to me. She just posted it on Instagram.
Okay.
So I'm just asleep on my phone. People are calling my phone. Yo, I just see my phone ring. Like.
So she wanted it out.
Yeah,
she wanted
I think it's a surprise.
She wanted to, okay.
Because she know that I'm a fan of her music and she don't know the thing, isn't it? Because I'm real. See, if I'm a fan of you, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to tell her I'm a fan. So when we living in the UK, Nicki Minaj just have that style where she can make people, she can break down the pattern and make it sound nice with the hip-hop style, you get me? So that's what me doing in the UK. You understand? I'm going to mix the hip-hop with the pattern. So like Nicki Minaj and Busta Rhymes, I'm a fan of them.
Yes.
So I've always been a fan of Nicki Minaj with her style. So when you see a person that you idolize, inbox you on Instagram and I say, yo, I read it. So yeah, that's how it happened.
So you're no longer living in the UK?
I live everywhere, right? I'm living in the sky.
So where was the song recorded? Because you say you went back to master it in the UK.
Yeah, the song was recorded in the UK.
In the UK?
Produced by Fanatics.
Yes.
Fanatics, big producer. Them produce enough songs for like E5, Mini, Popcorn, them, you know, and then Aidonia, you see me. So it was right, so I work back with them. So we just go into the studio and the vibes just kick in and I just say I want a song and we'll build it from scratch. From the everything, the beat, we'll make it from scratch.
Yeah, because it's not often that a song break, you know, in Jamaica at this time of the year.
Yeah, Christmas.
People tend to stick to what they know already.
Yeah, because you don't know Jamaica, you have the giants them, and you know dancehall music is very powerful in Jamaica. This is the home of reggae and dancehall, and the artists them talented. Big up every artist, and you know the top striker them house I go for the Christmas thing. So I feel grateful now for knowing so I can get a piece of the Christmas.
Of course. So. You deserve it, my friend, because you work very hard. You're in the streets in Jamaica all the time. And
yeah, man, I was a support. You don't know Jamaica.
Give the love and support.
I forward Jamaica from 2015.
Same.
And I just watch what I go on do my thing, and not before the time.
All right, sir. So one gets the sense that the UK, the mixing of patois and English in the UK is a formula that is working in popular music. Is it?
Yeah, patois in the UK is very popular. Well, they're mixing it now in the UK music because, the culture, most of the youths, they love dancehall music, they love bashment. So they grew up on that.
Yes.
So, they've been using the sauce and it'll work, and, you can't really knock them for it still because it's bringing the culture forward, but, they just need to, just give the culture more respect on it, but it is a very popular thing in the UK.
Okay, so, but you would like to see more respect?
Not even respect, but just want to see more like, you remember me talked the last time about dancehall in the UK and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if it's getting better or worse, but right now, like me had a touchdown and it'll break the world and stuff like that, it's good.
Yes.
But a lot of artists in the UK definitely use the patois and the slang, and it works. You understand me? Like, some people say it's good and some people say it's bad. Okay. But for me, right now, I don't really care. Any artist can use patois as long as it, what I'm saying, it's their path where they want to do with it. But I feel like, like with the whole dancehall and reggae thing, we still need more love from the UK in terms of the industry.
Yes. So you'll be making appearances in Jamaica because you're on business in Jamaica.
Yeah, for the first time, I'll be performing at Marco Polo, 26th of December, Boxing Day at Ochi. So that's going to be crazy. And then Sands, the 1st of January, Portmore. And yeah, I'm all over the place. The British dance.
So all of the people who book you.
Yeah.
Them will get the windfall of this. This big.
Yeah. But it's the smart promoters, when you see something that's hot, you grab it right.
Yes.
And so they just approach my business like proper, professional.
Yes,
they
good.
It properly. So, I'm very professional. I'm signed to Universal 3-beat. So when I get to live in Jamaica, I'm there, I'm mingle with people. So we have a performer, I go share the place. And we're up on the island, so I'm not going nowhere at all.
All right, so Christmas will find you on the island, burning up stages and parties and whatever.
We're all over the place, and we're just going to keep going, Winford, you understand me? As I said, I forward to Jamaica from 2015, just for make Jamaica promote myself.
Yes.
So now, big up my team, hard work,
Local team.
Yeah, my local team. Biggie Mal and Flex, you know, Cheddy, you know, touch the whole works and, you know, the PR and everything behind it, you know. And my mother. So everything, just big up the people in from Spanish Town and all over.
Yeah, because you were born in where were you born in Jamaica again?
Yeah, I'm born in Spanish Town.
Spanish Town.
Yes. Childlights.
And Childlights. And you're still in touch with
Yeah, man. We just left Childlights a while ago. We got Homestead. We never left out the roots, man.
All right, so send the video when it make.
Yeah, we are working on the video now. And yeah, hopefully we can get a G5 and touch down properly. Respect, yeah?
Yeah, man. Stylo G, that's him right here. Merry Christmas to all of you.
Well, it's a Merry Christmas. You don't know Stylo G, and we just touch down, so Merry Christmas to everybody at Jamaica. Big up on yourself. Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, 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 ha. Here you have it from the man, Stylo G, and I want to take the opportunity to Merry Christmas, everyone around the world watching us. And thanks for supporting us all year. And we're definitely looking forward to bringing you some of the biggest stories of 2019. Winfred Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage. Watching our video, you know what to do. Click, subscribe, and be on our stage always.